What if the next Silicon Valley isn't in California at all? Not in San Francisco, not in New York, not even in China. Instead, imagine a network of small nations across Estonia and Eastern Europe quietly building one of the fastest-growing startup ecosystems in the world. These countries don't have massive populations, endless venture capital, or trillion-dollar tech giants. What they do have is speed, digital infrastructure, elite engineering talent, and a global mindset. Together, those forces are transforming a region once seen as peripheral into one of the most efficient and ambitious technology hubs on Earth. The shift is subtle, but it's already changing the global tech map. Estonia is often the starting point of this story. With a population of barely 1.3 million, it is smaller than many major cities. Yet it has produced globally recognized companies like Skype, Wise, Bolt, and Pipedrive. But Estonia's real innovation wasn't just a handful of successful startups. It was the decision to rebuild the entire country as a digital-first society. After gaining independence in the 1990s, Estonia faced limited resources and a small domestic market. Rather than trying to compete in heavy industry, it chose to digitize government, infrastructure, and public services. Today, nearly every government interaction can be completed online. Taxes can be filed in minutes. Prescriptions are digital. Citizens have secure digital identities that connect them to everything from healthcare to banking. Even voting can be done online. In practical terms, Estonia turned government into software, and that single decision created one of the most startup-friendly environments in the world. When bureaucracy moves at internet speed, innovation accelerates. Starting a company in Estonia can take hours instead of weeks. Signing documents, managing finances, and handling compliance all happen digitally. Entrepreneurs don't lose momentum navigating paperwork. Instead, they build. This environment helped create a powerful feedback loop. Engineers who worked at early success stories like Skype gained experience, capital, and global connections. Many of them later founded their own startups. Those startups produced more talent and more founders. The cycle repeated. This phenomenon, sometimes compared to Silicon Valley's PayPal mafia, created a dense network of experienced builders and investors who continuously reinvest knowledge back into the ecosystem. In a small country, those networks are tight. Founders, engineers, and investors are often just one or two introductions away from each other, which dramatically speeds up collaboration and decision-making. The impact doesn't stop at Estonia's borders. Across Eastern Europe, a broader startup boom has been taking shape. Poland has become a major center for fintech and gaming. Lithuania has built strong financial technology infrastructure and regulatory support for digital banking. Romania has developed a reputation for cybersecurity and software engineering. The Czech Republic has strong developer tools and hardware startups. Ukraine, despite geopolitical turmoil, maintains one of the deepest engineering talent pools in Europe. Serbia has growing strength in gaming and blockchain. Latvia is investing heavily in artificial intelligence and digital services. Individually, these countries are small. Together, they form a distributed innovation region that functions almost like a decentralized Silicon Valley spread across multiple cities and cultures. This distributed model may actually be one of the region's greatest strengths. Instead of relying on a single dominant hub, talent and ideas move between cities. Startups collaborate across borders. Investors look at the region as a whole rather than focusing on one country. Because most of these nations are connected to the European Union's market and regulatory framework, startups can scale across Europe from day one. Many companies in the region build with a global audience in mind immediately. They don't focus solely on local markets. They design products for the United States, Western Europe, and global customers from the start. This global orientation increases their chances of scaling quickly and competing internationally. Government policy has played a major role in enabling this environment. In many parts of the world, regulation slows innovation. In Estonia and several Eastern European countries, governments have deliberately streamlined digital services to support entrepreneurship. Estonia's e-Residency program allows people from anywhere in the world to start and manage a European company remotely. Digital identity systems make it possible to sign documents, access financial services, and run businesses online. Rather than acting as a barrier, the state becomes an infrastructure layer that startups can build on top of. Other countries in the region have begun adopting similar approaches, creating a competitive environment where governments themselves innovate to attract entrepreneurs and investors. Another key factor is the region's deep engineering talent. For decades, education systems across Eastern Europe emphasized mathematics, science, and technical disciplines. Competitive programming culture is strong, and universities produce highly skilled developers. For years, many of these engineers worked for Western companies through outsourcing arrangements. They built software for global firms but didn't always own the products they created. Over time, that began to change. Engineers who had gained experience working for international companies started launching their own startups. Instead of simply providing services, they began building global products. This transition from outsourcing to ownership has been one of the most significant shifts driving the region's startup boom. Lower operating costs compared to Western Europe or the United States also give Eastern European startups an advantage. Teams can run longer on smaller funding rounds. They can iterate more, experiment more, and survive longer before needing massive investment. This efficiency often results in leaner companies with strong technical foundations. Investors have started to notice. Venture capital from the United States and Western Europe is increasingly flowing into Eastern European startups. The region offers highly skilled teams, relatively lower valuations, and companies that are designed for global markets from the beginning. As more success stories emerge, investor confidence grows, which attracts more capital and accelerates the cycle. Geopolitical realities have also shaped innovation in the region. The Russia-Ukraine war and broader security concerns have heightened focus on cybersecurity, defense technology, and resilient infrastructure. Ukrainian tech companies, even under extreme conditions, continue to build software, AI tools, and defense-related technologies. Across the region, there is growing emphasis on cybersecurity systems, autonomous drones, and AI-driven monitoring tools. Real-world pressure often accelerates technological development, and the need for digital resilience has pushed many startups to innovate faster and think globally about security and infrastructure. What is emerging across Estonia and Eastern Europe is not a single dominant tech capital, but a connected corridor of innovation stretching across multiple countries and cities. Tallinn, Riga, Vilnius, Warsaw, Prague, and Bucharest each play different roles within this network. Some specialize in fintech, others in AI, gaming, cybersecurity, or developer tools. Together, they form a distributed ecosystem where talent, capital, and ideas flow across borders. This model may prove more resilient than a single centralized hub because innovation isn't dependent on one location. If one market slows, others continue moving. Digital infrastructure connects everything, allowing startups to collaborate and scale internationally. The global tech landscape is shifting. Innovation is no longer confined to a few massive cities. Smaller nations with strong digital infrastructure, supportive governments, and highly skilled talent can compete globally. Estonia and Eastern Europe demonstrate how speed, efficiency, and global ambition can transform a region into a major technology force. The next generation of global tech companies may not come from the places everyone expects. They may come from countries that learn to move quickly, build lean, and think internationally from the start. If current trends continue, the future of technology will be more distributed, more interconnected, and far less centered on traditional tech capitals than it once was.